You know, the train here at Dollywood is one of the coolest features. It's probably the most popular in some sectors, you know, certain age groups. It's certainly the the oldest of all the attractions here. I mean, it was here before Dollywood, and this train here was actually around before Dolly. Recently, I got a chance to learn the amazing history of this train. While many come to Dollywood for this type of wild ride, this is the ride that stood the test of time.
Engine number 192, better known as Klondike Katy to the Dollywood fans, is a 1943 Baldwin locomotive that was built for the U.S. Army and went to the White Pass and Yukon Railroad in Alaska.
If Klondike Katy looks familiar,
that's because the twin sister to this engine is actually at Tweetsie Railroad. It's the number 190, better known as the Yukon Queen. They both ran together in Alaska up until the late 50s.
And both were destined for the scrapyard. Until a developer with dreams of theme parks in the Appalachians rescued the trains. The Yukon Queen went to Tweetsie. In 1961, Klondike Katy came to Sevier County to be the featured attraction at the first theme park here, the Rebel Railroad.
This is the original ride here. This is what started the park in 1961.
Next came Gold Rush Junction, then Silver Dollar City. Finally, in 1986, Dollywood opened, and Klondike Katy ran as engine 192.
It kind of takes them back in time to a simpler era.
One of the neatest things about the Dollywood Express is something you don't really get to see. Through the gate here at the Country Fair, you can see just the top of this building. It's the Dollywood Train Shop. It's actually the original theme park maintenance building. And when you go through these doors, it's like going back in time.
We have a machine shop here attached to the train shop, and we're capable of making most anything for the train at any time. We're the only machine here in the park that is completely manually operated. All the other rides have computers to troubleshoot and help the operators. Here, it's all manual labor.
Klondike Katy and her backup engine 70 are unique for another reason. There's steam-fired power to bring all park visitors together.
It's the only attraction here that everybody can ride, any age group, from young infants to our older guests. It's just kind of a trip back in time just for a short period.
So when you come to the park, check and see if you're riding Klondike Katy.
Okay.
And when you do, just imagine that you're on a train that pulled soldiers in World War II. And they call her Old Reliable because, after all, she's been around since 1943.
She's still going.
And she's still going strong. A lot of fun.